Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing today? My name is Miriam, and you're welcome to another We The You podcast. Delicious, hot pressed for you. What we're talking about today, we'll be talking about our Nigerian scammers. Yes, a lot of things have come up in the news about Nigerians being scammers, and not just in Nigeria, but overseas, in America, in the UK. Like, our reputation is being tarnished all over by us and also by some lies as well, because I don't believe all Nigerians are scammers. So today with me in the studio to discuss this is Alo. Say hi to the people.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Yeah, I'm whispering.
Hi guys. You're talking like
Hello. Every time you always think I'm whispering.
So anyway, Alo is in the studio and we'll be talking about our Nigerian scammers. And why I actually wanted us to talk about this topic is because of that trending gist of
Invictus Obi.
Invictus, yeah?
Invictus.
Invictus Obi, yeah? That was called by FBI. Please, can you give us background gist about this guy?
Okay.
Over to you.
So basically, this Invictus guy, he has been scamming people. Apparently, he has like other people working for him, so it's like the Olga Pata. And it was on Forbes, like
30, is it 30 under 30?
Yeah, 30 list.
And this was when,
like,
some years back.
Yeah, really wow. Like when I even first saw the cover, it looked like Photoshop. That was how old. That was how old the Forbes thing is. It looked like Photoshop. Mm-hmm. So the guy was on Forbes, and then so normally I think he's someone that people know already. I didn't know about him anyways, but people knew about him, and he was into, like, he had a lot of businesses and all of that he was doing. So people knew him. Like, I think all these Bella Ninja and the rest, they even made him their NCM at some point. Like, he was someone people knew anyways. Like a business person. I didn't know him.
And he's just 31 years old.
So you know how all these startups, they always, I think he even schooled abroad, I think in Germany or something. One of us really off countries. He schooled abroad. So with everything going on, EFCC shackled him, and he has been doing fraud for the longest time. And I think he still even does it before he was caught. And he had a lot of people working for him. And one guy even came out on Twitter to say, that this Invictus guy that has been a long time coming, that he finally caught up with him, that he knew him then. Then he was looking for some like back-end software developers or something to hack into some system for him, to work for him. So he was the one looking for these people for him, because he was in uni at that time. This boy was saying the story. So he knew Invictus then when he was in uni, and Invictus said he was looking for some like IT guys. So he was trying to hook him up with some IT guys from uni. So he's not surprised that Invictus is into fraud, because I was somebody looking for IT guys and they don't know what they're going to be doing for him. That kind of thing. Like, he was not, from the beginning, he was not straightforward with what he wanted them for. So when this whole thing came out, the guy was shy, like, that he was suspecting that this guy was into something fraudulent and everything. So EFCC, they've been on this case since for a while. And you see
EFCC?
Sorry, FBI.
Okay.
EFCC care.
His own case has passed EFCC.
FBI, they've been on this case for a while. And the reason why they even noticed him was because apparently he's been doing fraud to a couple of people, and they kept reporting the case to like the police. I know they have like a backlog of like when you report case. Not Nigeria, like report case, you don't end. So I think that case kept occurring, and this particular email address was into dupe people. It kept reappearing on their system. And like, what is this email address? Like, what is this? So they've been chasing him for a while now. It's not even this year they started. They've been on this case since. But they just like caught him this year. And so, yeah.
And they say that what they caught him on, the main accusation is that he stole $11 million.
That was the main thing.
From Caterpillar, the manufacturing company. That's the main one that now, like, we wanted to swallow this one.
Because I was telling from other people since, and they were reporting the case. So this last one that I did was like really huge. So that's how they caught him.
So, according to the latest news now, they're saying that he's going to be in custody until February 2020 before they try him.
And if Nigeria was a normal country, they would request for their citizen. But I don't think
they'll do what?
They would request for their citizen.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. So I read somewhere that you can't trial a citizen of another country in another country.
No,
See what happened.
So happened.
But see what happened with this guy that Trump sent for. Was it ASAP Rocky? One of these artists. I think he did something.
Where he committed the crime again matters. So,
but technically, he didn't commit the crime in the US. He committed the crime in various places actually. So if it's that one, you still cannot hold them. And even that, they still send them back to their country. But
even if they send you back to your country, America will write that please come and answer questions.
And that's it too.
He will still come back. So that's what he needs.
It does not make any sense. And another thing too is because at the end of the day, the whole thing, they knew that if they didn't catch him, because he was scheduled to leave the US like a few days before they caught him.
And they say August 6th.
So if they did not catch him there, they know that when he comes to Nigeria and avoid him, very hard for you to catch him. It will be very hard for you to catch him. Because it's very easy for you to run away in Nigeria now.
So, but to be honest, like, what makes the youth resort to scamming in order to earn a living?
See, when people used to say, it's the country, it's the economy. We are not all armed robbers. Everybody's not stealing. I don't think Nigeria will drive me to the point where I want to start doing fraud. I mean, the country is terrible, but when people say it's the country, it's the economy, do you realize that you doing this fraud is making it worse? So if imagine if everybody in this country is doing fraud. Like, just think about it. All the youth in this Nigeria were pressing out. But you know what I mean? Imagine if everybody is doing fraud. Like, so when people say the economy, I don't even think it's the economy. Like, you are just a naturally pretty person. And you don't want to, even though I don't want to even say work hard for them, because the people that do say, oh, they worked hard for so many years, they suffered. One someone say, so nobody should tell them anything that doing this, nobody should tell them. Is that why? So is the Yahoo at the end game? So do you think someone else for their added money, is that the solution? Is that the end game? To me, I just think part of the reason some people are doing it because I've seen people that they're not even hungry.
Yeah.
And they're doing it.
So now, what was trying to differentiate now, like doing this online scam, is different from normal, street scamming or maybe criminal,
that
pickpocketing
scam. There's Yahoo, there's the hacking one. That event is the hacking was hacking. And there's Yahoo. That's the one that you deceive the white man, you deceive. So there are different levels to this things.
Okay.
The one that actually bust my brain and I heard is that they used to do jazz.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They will not use somebody in their family or something, or use somebody to do their girlfriend or something. Now, that one, I'm just like, I beg, that's the height. That one is just pushing it, I beg.
So what you're saying now is like, it's not like the economy.
I said the economy is bad.
But there are legal ways that they can go about earning a living instead of trying to be rich, because scamming is like a rich get rich quick scheme. Do you understand? Like,
and guess what? It takes time. It was only if you do the jazz I heard I used to like get the money immediately or something. But if you're not doing that, it takes time for you to convince this person to like you, to send you money. If you're hacking, it takes time for you to actually hack into the system. Well, if you have this much skills, especially the hacking, the ones that hack, like if you have these skills, why don't you put it into something that is actually legit?
So what are the other things?
Like people that hack now, they can go into like software or do something in the tech industry. And to be honest, there are more people in demand of. There are more companies in demand of tech people than there are tech people available in this country. Do you understand? So the companies are always, every time on Twitter, you always see somebody tweeting looking for one back-end, front-end developer for something. Some people are always looking for something in relation to tech. So these people are always in demand. If you have this much skill, why can't you put it to use? And you will actually make legit money. But some of them will be saying, oh, like the money is too small. That's where greed comes in play. Imagine if everybody is saying the money is too small, all of us are doing this fraud thing. Them say that they will not see money to make, because everybody, we are doing it now, so the market will be saturated. It's saturated, crowded.
But now it is so sad that the image that people have of Nigerians is just like going down the drain every day, every second, every minute. They're catching how many fraudsters, remember the list of all the fraudsters that came out, like at some point they even wanted to even make it tribalistic, like
Tribalism thing, saying because I mostly Igbo people.
Oh, Igbo people are the ones that are doing the scamming. Yoruba people.
I mean, I don't like those people do that.
Like, we're all Nigerians.
Because people don't even know that these white people, they don't even see tribe.
Yeah.
To them, they're Nigerians.
At the end of the day, it's affecting all of us. When we go overseas, our passport doesn't have value anymore because you can't even do businesses, and expect people to trust you.
Yeah.
You jobs you can't get. Like, it's just tarnishing our image.
And first of all, going overseas is not even easy. Then these people are making it harder than it is. And then for like normal Nigerians that actually just want to travel because they want to travel for like vacation or not, they're making it very hard for people, to be honest. That's why the other day, this girl, Jemima, I think Jemima or Sunday or something, she's an actress. I think she wanted to travel or something to one of, was it America? She was supposed to travel to one of all these countries and they did not give her a visa. Well, normally somebody like that should get a visa because she's a celebrity, she's an actress, you know where she's running to. Her whole life is in this country, her career is in this country, like everything she does is in this country. She even said she even brought proof of like everything she had, like someone that is notable that she obviously is not going to run anywhere. I think she was going for a wedding or something. Like, this is someone that actually you should give. Do you understand? They did not give her. That thing really hurt her. She came on Twitter and she was ranting. I mean, I can imagine because at the end of the day, she feels like she does not deserve to be treated around. She actually does not, because she works hard for her money. She's not doing anything bad. And because of these people that are spending, they're making it harder for honest Nigerians to actually want to enjoy their life, basically. Like, it's not even fair. It's not fair at all.
So what do you think can be done to, like, rebrand Nigeria's image? Do you think there's a part for the government to play?
First of all,
do you think there's a part for all of us to play?
This fraud thing is reality. The government of Nigeria is not like us if they're innocent. They're fraudulent. So at the end of the day, another reason why they can't even really speak on these people is because they know that then too they're doing something wrong. They can't speak on these people now because by the time you're saying that, somebody else comes to drag you and say you won't call that you did one thing.
So is it now a case of like
you cannot talk because
nobody can talk?
Exactly, because you too, you have dirty things that you're doing now. Why don't we have constant light in this country? Think about it. Ghana, we're helping, they have constant light. Why don't we have constant light in this country? Like, I feel like Nigeria will go to that point where we need at least the least. Okay, we don't have education. The least we can have is light. Why don't we have light in this country?
Because of scam.
Because I heard that the article, one of them owns one of all the generator company or something. So obviously, you don't want his business to spoil now.
So we should all be buying generator.
They brought solution for you now. Since they cannot do, they brought solution for you.
Stop it.
Solution that will still help them to make more money. That's the kind of solution they should bring in this country.
So is this now a case of the blind leading the blind? Like, who is going to survive? Who is going to save us from ourselves?
The problem with Nigeria is that it starts from the grassroots. Like, even the normal conductor when you enter bus wants to even cheat you. And to be honest, when you see the thing that happened with the shopper that people went there to steal and all of that, somebody was saying, and when we had that commercial match, someone was saying that, that at the end of the day, you realize that that revolution is what we're trying to start. If it gets to that part where it has to be every man for themselves, that it has to get to that part where people will literally be killing themselves on the street, it's me and you they will come for. Because guess what? The motorilers and the rest, before you know, they take their private jets and they will leave the country. Even if they are even in this country, they can't have access to those people. Because where those people they can't even get access to those places. It's me and you that we're living with them. Because they're seeing us now. We're taking Uber, we're driving cars, we're living in fancy houses. They're thinking, oh, these people are wearing clothes. These all are seeing, I think, this person, because they're not suffering like me, so they're the ones that are making Nigeria bad. But the ones that are seeing, they're thinking these ones are the problem of Nigeria. Do not think that they are managing yourself. Do not think they are managing yourself. It's you they are seeing now. Are they seeing the motor? You're not their neighbor.
That's why we have people being robbed now,
Exactly.
Robbers.
People that are managing themselves are coming to rob them. Well, the actual people should rob them. I'm not going to rob them because you don't have access to those people. At the end of the day, it's me and you. Our lives are in danger. This government don't even care about us. That's why now it's not a case of every man for his own ghetto. So at the end of the day, what is going to happen? The problem of Nigeria starts from the grassroots. Everybody wants to cheat everybody because you feel like this person is doing better than you, because you feel like this person is at a certain level that you are not at, so therefore let me take advantage of the situation.
So, but did you hear what Jidena said about Nigerians being scammers. He was being interviewed on that breakfast show, the Breakfast Club show, and he was saying that Nigerians, it's not like they are scammers or what, but they're just too smart. Or I don't even know how he was people the English stuff. Reason why Nigerians are known for scamming is not because we are bad people, but because we are smarter than a lot of people. So as criminals, we gonna be the best at it, and so we'll be the best at hacking and everything, and at hacking and everything we do.
What does that mean?
See, Jidena, I think they should just make him keep quiet. When anything concerns Nigeria, he shouldn't be talking, because that time that he said that he went to Nigeria, that first time he came out, since then he went to Nigeria, and what did he say? He had to go to his village with AK-47, as in soldiers had to follow him, AK-47, because Nigeria is dangerous. Like, I was pissed. Like, you can't. It's our problem. It's part of our problem. We're trying to create a better image of Nigeria. You're going there talking rubbish.
And this thing he has said is not something that is.
So, but did they ask him? Who asked him for that kind of information now?
Just that nobody asked you.
Do you understand? Okay, now he coming to this scamming something now. He has gone out to.
I think what he's trying to say is that
Nigerians are not because they're not bad people, but they're smarter than a lot of people.
I think what you're trying to say is that Nigerians are naturally smart people, and we're actually very smart people if you think about it. And because of that, instead of us using our smartness for something else, more profitable, more genuine, more legit, no, it's scam. What to use your smartness for? So scam, to be a scammer, you have to be very smart, because it's not just anybody that can be doing that thing. So you have to be very smart to an extent. So I think that's what he's trying to say. But at this time, keep quiet. Like, it's not the right time. But he said what he said anyways, and what he said is not even a lie. So that's why you can't even really fault him for it, because we know that he's not lying.
So, but he's now saying that we're smart and we're smart scammers, we're smart criminals, basically. So, because see what he said now. So, as criminals,
we're gonna be the best at all. So basically saying that, I mean, we're smart people and then we're not criminals as well. So at the end of the day, because we're smart people and we're criminals, we're going to be good at being smart and being a criminal.
Like, he shouldn't be talking. I don't know what his mission is in life, whether just to bring Nigeria down. He should be talking about the good. I've never heard him talk about good part of Nigeria.
When he does not stay in Nigeria, how would he know?
Anyways,
that's his personal problem.
We need to find a way to rebrand Nigeria, basically, because this criminal thing that is happening, this scam thing, it happens in other countries. It happens in the US, it happens in Ghana, it happens in South Africa.
Like, we're not even the country with the highest number of scammers. That's really wild thing. Do you know?
I was seeing one comedian was saying that we are no more the topping the list of most corrupt country.
We were never supposed to even be on that list in the beginning.
That Ghana is which country
that is no Americans' corruption is more than ours. But guess what? Nobody hears about it because our corruption is more than the good things that we do. If the corruption is 100, the good things is like 1.
No,
that's if there's even any good thing.
Let me tell you something. What those other countries have in place, they have PR in place.
Aside from that, they already have like a good structure. So I don't think.
So you understand? Because
it's like what's
all these things that are happening here happens there.
It's like what's happening in Lagos State.
But our own, it was only the bad part that is being publicized. We have good things happening in this country.
Because the good things are like 1.
They're not 1. They are not 1. There are many. It's just that bad news spread faster than good news. Didn't you hear about the Nigerians that have created the generator now that uses water? Nobody's talking about this generator that uses water.
You know why? The government of Nigeria probably be upset because, like I said, I think it's Atiku that owns like one of the generators. So why would you want how would you say nobody should buy phone now? We should be using water? How do you want them to make money?
They should look for another way to make money. They should look for another way to make money.
That is not going to fly. These are the issues. Everybody's projecting their personal interest. That is not going to fly. See what's happening in Lagos.
There are other ways to make money.
Everybody on Twitter is saying
they should invest in the company. They should now go and make the boy create the company for them.
Everybody in Nigeria is saying, everybody in Lagos is saying on Twitter, where is the governor of Lagos? Where is the governor of Lagos State? That's what's happening in Lagos State. You know, in Lagos State, there's a lot of corruption going on because all of us know that whoever is in power is Tinubu that is indirectly in power. But you see, because Lagos is already structured in a way that even though people are still siphoning, people are still doing corrupt things, you can barely even see it. It's only the inner caucus that know that, okay, some things that just don't sit well with people. But because, like I said, there's already a structure in place that at the end of the day, you're like, okay, even if they're doing this thing, but they're still working. That's what you have. You say, okay, they're doing it, but they're still working. If Nigeria was, that's how US is. That's the way a lot of countries are. They're doing bad things, but you're not even really feeling it because I don't think they stay structure in place, a system that works. The people in Nigeria is that would have a system that works.
Exactly.
We don't have a system that works. That's the problem with Nigeria.
Like, for instance, our foreign affairs minister, or which other one that's supposed to be in charge of rebranding Nigeria, which work are they doing?
And another thing, the people in power, they're always worried about the wrong things. Oh my goodness. Like something serious will happen. When they're giving attention to them, when something serious happens, do not give attention to that thing. When something very irrelevant, that is none of their business, to give attention to that thing. That's why when Lai Mohammed came out with this whole online TV license thing, like, are you mad? People are finally doing something with their life.
Dying. People are, hi God.
People are finally doing something with their life.
They're looking for how to steal more money.
They're saying, oh, people that do
how to collect more money from
Instagram should pay for advertisement license. Are you stupid?
The government is a scam.
So I feel like they're just using all these things to just say, oh, that's why I feel like they're not working. So they'll not pick all these irrelevant things and start making a big deal. They try to seem like, oh, we're actually working. You're not doing anything. I know someone that the Nigeria of our dreams, we're not going to witness it. And the thing is, it's not even a problem. And now, the way Nigeria is going, it's not even like as if, it's because we have older people in power, so that's why it is working the way it is. I don't feel like our generation is going to be worse. Because guess what? Our generation is going to be worse. Because now people feel like those other people, they've stolen money. So why do you think I would admit I will not steal my own? The people have that mentality. They want to take their own sooner.
That's why.
Because growing up, they suffered too, and they saw these rich men's children, and they're thinking, "Oh, I want that for my children as well." So the only way for me to do when I get to politics, I'm saving money. That's the problem.
There's hope.
But let's just be hopeful and see that something will happen.
The mentality, what we need to do, just like this show that we're having now, the aim is to change the mindset of the young Nigerian. You understand? Like to tell them that there's hope and it's possible for our country to be.
It's actually possible for you to be a young Nigerian in this country and make money the legit way. It's very possible. Yeah. When people say that all the time, I'm like, how don't you see it? Nigeria is that country that we're never anywhere yet. So when you say money, there are in fact, there's a lot of money to be made in this country. There's a lot of opportunities in this country. A lot of opportunities. Just that we're more focused on like the negative aspect of it and saying, oh, one. That's why when you talk to people abroad and they're trying to say Nigeria is a very foolish country. Just people in Canada. Because people in Canada, for some reason, they feel like they've made it out. And to be honest, like, good for you. But me personally, I feel like there's so many opportunities in this country that you have to leave a show. And because, like I said, Nigeria is not structured, there are a lot of things that you can get away with in this country. I'm sorry, you can't get away with it in Canada. So it's even easier for you to start up a business here in Nigeria.
It's easier.
Do you get?
So because there you have to get all the necessary licenses. And aside from that,
the whole racism thing and the way Nigerians are not even making it easy for Nigerians there that are trying to make honest living. Do you understand? They're not even making it easy for them either. So, man, at the end of the day,
home is all you got.
I swear, there's no place like home.
So, dear listeners, what do you guys think of this topic? Are Nigerians scammers? What can be done, to change the image that people have of our country and the citizens that are in diaspora, or just citizens in general that going out to invest in other countries and do business and all that? Like, what can be done about this scam issue? I guess, we would like to listen to you because it's not only our ideas now.
Yeah, so let's also know, do you think there's hope for Nigeria? Do you think the current leaders are the problem of Nigeria? Do you think it's something that's not going to be? Because seeing as our generation are not doing so much.
Let us know. Follow us on social media. Where should I follow you, Elo?
Follow me on Twitter. On Instagram, I'm boring. Follow me on Twitter at Elo Alota.
Spell it.
ELOALOTA.
Yeah, so and follow We The Youth at WeTheYouth.ng on Instagram. On Twitter, it is WeTheYouth_ng. And we are also on YouTube. Just search for We The Youth Nigeria on YouTube. And you can listen to this podcast on anchor.fm/We The Youth Nigeria. and you can also listen to it. Search for it on the other platforms like Spotify, like iTunes, and any other app that you listen to your podcast on. Just search for We the Youth Nigeria and you find us there. Thank you for listening. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.
Bye.